coffee steam is dancing slow, filling up this place. City hum is far away, almost like a dream. I'm here with my messy thoughts, softer than they seem. Every little breath I take feels like something new. Didn't earn a single one, still they're passing through. So I breathe in a morning breath of thanks, let the daylight trace my name. I'm alive in a simple little frame, and my heart feels warm again. Morning breath of thanks, I'm here. Nothing perfect, but it's clear. If I'm standing in this gentle light, then I know I'm doing alright. Text from you at 8 a.m. just a how you been. I smile bigger than I should, laughing at my screen. Raindrops on the window glass, sliding in a line. Even on an average day, something still can shine. Every little beat I hear under all this noise sounds like life reminding me I still have a choice. So I breathe in the morning breath of thanks, let the daylight trace my name. I'm alive in the simple little frame, and my heart feels warm again. Morning breath of thanks, I'm here. Nothing perfect, but it's clear. If I'm standing in this gentle light, then I know I'm doing alright. I've been running and I've been reaching for a life that felt too far, but it's hiding in these small things, in this quiet beating heart. All the plans I haven't finished, all the dreams I haven't chased, still this moment holds me gently, and I'm grateful for this place. So I breathe in a morning breath of thanks, let the daylight trace my name. I'm alive in a simple little frame, and my heart feels warm again. Morning breath of thanks, I'm here. Nothing perfect, but it's clear. If I'm standing in this gentle light, then I know I'm doing alright. Let the simple things relate, things remain. If tomorrow never comes my way, I was happy in this day. Slow walk on a quiet street, sunlight on my sleeves, counting all the gentle things this little day can breathe. Footsteps on the sidewalk home, a rhythm soft and clear. Feels like life is whispering, hey, I'm right here. Nothing wild, nothing loud, just the world moving slow. Every moment in this crowd has a warmth I didn't know. With soft steps through a simple day, everything feels okay. I don't need the noise or fame, just the warmth that stays. Soft steps through a simple day, I'm alive in my own way. If the world keeps turning slow like this, then I'm grateful for each breath I take. Stop by for a second cup, barista knows my name. Little things that hold me close, even when it's plain. Clouds drift in the afternoon, like they're taking breaks. Funny how the simplest scenes become the ones I save. Nothing big, nothing grand, but it's enough for me. Every small and quiet chance feels like harmony. With soft steps through a simple day, everything feels okay. I don't need the noise or fame, just the warmth that stays. With soft steps through a simple day, everything feels okay. I don't need a perfect place, just a little grace. Soft steps through a simple day, nothing more I'd wish to change. If I get to live it soft like this, then I'm grateful for each breath I take. Soft glow through the curtain lines, morning on my skin. Little things I always miss, now I let them in. One cup on my tabletop, I breathe slow again. Funny how the smallest joys feel bigger than they've been. Every quiet moment moves in a way I didn't see. Tiny joys and gentle cruise, finding space inside of me. Tiny joys in gentle motion, keep my heart in quiet focus. Nothing loud, just soft devotion, flowing like an easy ocean. Tiny joys in gentle motion, lift me up without commotion. If I stay right where I'm open, life feels lighter than I've known it. Sidewalk with a mellow breeze, headphones set the tone. People walking everywhere, but I don't feel alone. Sun hits just the perfect way, golden on the stones, and the world reminds me softly I'm exactly where I'm grown. Every little beat I hear has a warm simplicity. Tiny joys that volunteer to put calm inside of me. Tiny joys in gentle motion, keep my heart in quiet focus. Nothing loud, just soft devotion, flowing like an easy ocean. Tiny joys in gentle motion, lift me up without commotion. If I stay right where I'm open, life feels lighter than I've known it. It's not the big things that hold me, it's the ones I used to ignore. Little lights that slowly show me what my rush in life was for. Tiny joys in gentle motion, keep my heart in quiet focus. If I live inside this moment, every day feels like a poem. Tiny joys in gentle motion, lift me up without commotion. If the world keeps turning softly, I'll be grateful evermore.
Warm hands on a colder day, sunlight finds my face. Little things that hold me close in this quiet place. I don't need a perfect life, just a calmer pace. When gratitude is in my chest, everything feels safe. And every gentle breath I take reminds me what I've got. I lose the world in bigger dreams, but find it in these thoughts. Grateful hearts stay warm, even when the nights get long. Every simple love we form keeps the world from feeling wrong. Grateful hearts stay warm in the soft lines of the dawn. If I carry thanks inside, then I know I'm moving on. Slow steps through the afternoon, breeze around my sleeves. Moments that I used to miss now feel like they're my peace. You and I in easy talk, nothing we must be. Sometimes love is quiet joy that lives in honesty. And every little smile we share feels louder than the noise. I thought I needed more to care, but it's here in every choice. Grateful hearts stay warm, even when the nights get long. Every simple love we form keeps the world from feeling wrong. Grateful hearts stay warm in the soft lines of the dawn. If I carry thanks inside, then I know I'm moving on. Moving on. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, maybe all the brighter things start small enough to miss, but gratitude can turn them into something I can't resist. Maybe warmth was always there, just waiting to be seen, sitting in the quiet air of everyday routine. Nothing feels too far or gone when we stay in gratitude. Life becomes a softer song. Grateful hearts stay warm, every dusk and every dawn. If tomorrow feels unsure, thanks will keep me holding on. Holding on. Holding on.
Morning light across my room, stretching on the floor. Soft beams tapping on my thoughts like they've been here before. Warmth sits gently on my mind, opening the door to moments I forget to love, but now I feel them more. Every ray reminds me life's better when it's slow, when the world is shining softly on the things I used to let go. Sunbeams rest on my mind and everything aligns. No rush, no fear, no heavy lines, just warmth that feels like mine. Sunbeams rest on my mind, a quiet kind of sign that even in the smallest light I can learn to feel alright.
Coffee steam is rising slow, curling through the air. Morning feels a little kind when quiet settles there. One cup resting in my hands, peace without a plan. Funny how a simple brew can calm the noise again. And every scent reminds me life is softer than it seems. Good moments don't announce themselves, they show up in the steam. Coffee steam of good moments, lifting up my morning focus. Tiny joys I used to notice, now they feel like quiet tokens. Coffee steam of good moments, holding me without a motive. If I breathe this warmth a little longer, life feels easier, a bit stronger. Hey, life feels easier, a bit stronger. Hey, hey. Window light across the room, glowing on the floor. City starts to hum outside, but I don't need much more. You text me, wish you were here, soft enough to pour into all the simple peace that I've been looking for. And every gentle second feels like time is slowing down. Good moments always happen when I'm not chasing them around. Coffee steam of good moments, lifting up my morning focus. Tiny joys I used to notice, now they feel like quiet tokens. Coffee steam of good moments, holding me without a motive. If I breathe this warmth a little longer, life feels easier, a bit stronger. Life feels easier, a bit stronger. Maybe life is blending in the smallest daily things, like the warmth of early morning or the calm of still cup rains. Maybe joy is hiding in the fragrance of the day, waiting for a second when my rush just fades away. Coffee steam of good moments keeps my heartbeat soft and open. I don't need a grand emotion, just this peace that's gently spoken. Coffee steam of good moments is the grace I keep unfolding in the quiet of my morning cup. Life feels warm enough to hold me. Yeah, yeah. Hold me. Life feels warm enough to hold me. Yeah, yeah. Hold me. Life feels warm enough to hold me.
City breeze along the street, brushing past my face. Feels like life is checking in, moving at my pace. Billboards glow and buses hum, people in a race. But somehow in the middle of it, I still find my space. Every gentle gust I feel tells me I'm alive, even when my day is real. The warmth can still arrive. City breeze reminds me to smile, even if it's been a while. Little moments in the aisle of a day that's running wild. City breeze reminds me to smile, keeps my heart a little mild. In the noise and urban miles, I feel peaceful for a while. Crosswalk blinking soft and red, strangers passing through. Someone laughs across the block like the wind just knew that a small and random sound could pull my mood anew. Funny how the city speaks in ways I never knew. Every soft second under this big City breeze reminds me to smile, even if it's been a while. Little moments in the aisle of a day that's running wild. City breeze reminds me to smile, keeps my heart a little mild. In the noise and urban miles, I feel peaceful for a while. Maybe joy is hiding in the things we overlook, like the breeze between the buildings or a glance that someone took. Maybe life is lighter than the weight I tend to feel when I let the city guide me. Every soft gust turns me real. City breeze reminds me to smile, and the world slows for a while. Nothing grand or extra style, just the wind that feels like mild. City breeze reminds me to smile, simple, warm, and versatile. In the rush and endless miles, I find calm once in a while. In the quiet of an afternoon, sunlight fills the room. Nothing rushing, nothing loud, just a gentle bloom. Warm tides drifting through my chest, rising into view. Ordinary hours feel like something brand new, and every simple second moves soft like ocean air. I never knew that calmness could show up everywhere. Warm tides and ordinary hours, turning small moments into flowers. No big waves, just gentle power. In the quiet, my heart feels louder. Warm tides and ordinary hours, teaching me this life is ours. If I breathe and don't devour, every moment blooms its power. Walking slow along the block, rhythm in my feet. People weaving through their day, city calm and sweet. You call me on a soft hello, a voice like summer heat. Suddenly the ordinary feels complete, and every mellow minute feels deeper than it seems. Warm tides keep me grounded in my small and lovely dreams. Warm tides and ordinary hours, turning small moments into flowers. No big waves, just gentle power. In the quiet, my heart feels louder. Warm tides and ordinary hours, teaching me this life is ours. If I breathe and don't devour, every moment blooms its power. Maybe peace was always here in places I passed by, in the hum of simple time underneath this open sky. Maybe warmth was waiting for my mind to slow its speed, hidden in the steady pulse of everything I really need. Warm tides and ordinary hours lift me up like soft sun showers. Life feels clearer, sweet, empowered when I live inside these hours. Warm tides and ordinary hours, calm and kind like friendly powers. If tomorrow comes or doesn't,
Every step along the street has a rhythm of its own. Someone laughs across the block, a melody I've known. Coffee cup against my hand, heartbeat soft and slow. Funny how the smallest things become the ones that glow. And every beat reminds me life is kinder than I think. Blessings hiding quietly in the spaces between. Blessings hidden in a rhythm, little sparks the day is given. When I stop and really listen, all the noise turns into wisdom. Blessings hidden in the rhythm, warm and real without condition. If I breathe with calm intention, I can feel my heart transition. Heart's transition. Traffic hum like background drums moving through the town. Even when the world is quick, I don't feel weighed down. Wind taps gently on my face, like it's checking how all these tiny moments hold more softness than I'll allow. And every quiet second is a song beneath the rush. Blessings rise so delicate when I loosen all the push. Blessings hidden in a rhythm, little sparks the day is given. When I stop, stand and really listen, all the noise turns into wisdom. Blessings hidden in a rhythm, warm and real without condition. I breathe with calm intention, I can feel my heart's transition. My heart's transition. That we're too distracted to hear, but the rhythm keeps on moving, whether or not we're near. Tiny gifts are waiting in the spaces of the day. If I slow enough to feel them, they don't ever fade away. The grace the moment's given, when I trust the way it's written. Every breath a place to begin. Soft light on my morning walk, everything feels slow. City sounds are far away, quiet in their flow. I'm sitting with an open mind, letting moments show how calm can come and settle in before I even know. And every breath reminds me, peace arrives without a cue. I don't chase it like I used to, it just finds me passing through. It's the calm that finds me first, before the rush, before the burst. In the hush of gentle earth, I remember what I'm worth. It's the calm that finds me first, softly lifting every hurt. When the world begins to stir, I feel lighter than I were. Walking down a quiet block, breeze around my sleeve. People crossing left and right, but I don't feel the speed. You call just to check on me, simple words I need, and suddenly the calm returns in ways that feel like peace. Every little moment lets my body slow its pace. Calm arrives before I ask it, like it knows a perfect place. It's the calm that finds me first, before the rush,
soft and steady, unrehearsed. When the day begins its turn, I feel grounded in its warmth. It's the calm that finds me first, gentle, honest, never forced. If I open up enough, peace will meet me where I'm hurt. Peace will
Sunlight on my jacket sleeve, morning feels alive. City hum is tapping soft, setting up the vibe. Warm breeze on my open mind, I'm ready for the ride. Feels like every step I take has rhythm on its side, and every little moment moves smoother than before. I guess when I feel grateful, I don't need much more. Grateful groove for today keeps my heart beating its sway. Little lifts along the way make the world feel light and brave. Grateful groove for today turns my worries into play. If I follow where it lays, I can dance through anything today. Coffee in my left hand swing, smile I didn't plan. Someone nods while passing by, kindness in the span. You text, hope you're doing good, best kind of little scan. Suddenly the whole day shifts, brighter where I stand, and every soft reminder feels better than the rest. Gratitude's a quiet beat that settles in my chest. Grateful groove for today keeps my heart beating its way. Little lifts along the way make the world feel light and brave. Grateful groove for today turns my worries into play. If I follow where it lays, I can dance through anything today. Maybe life is easier when I notice how it flows. Grooves don't have to shout for the warmth they always show. Tiny joys are musical in ways I never guessed. The rhythm of the everyday can put my mind at rest. Grateful groove for today spins my shadows far away. Every moment finds its way into something soft and brave. Grateful groove for today makes me light in every way. If I let it guide my pace, I can glow the whole damn day. Whole damn day.
Soft light on my windowsill, morning starts to glow. Nothing big is happening, but I feel it though. Warm hands on my coffee cup, heartbeat running slow. Funny how the smallest things are brighter when I know every simple second holds a little spark. Gratitude can turn a day from heavy into soft. Simple moments shine brighter when I let my heart get lighter. Every quiet thing feels kinda like the world becomes a writer. Simple moments shine brighter when my ease becomes a driver. In the stillness I discover life is glowing undercover. Sidewalk in the afternoon, breeze across my sleeve. People moving everywhere, stories they all weave. You call just to say hello, warmth I can't believe. Turns an ordinary minute into something I can keep. Every gentle moment fills the air with grace. Even in the rushing there's a soft and certain place. Simple moments shine brighter when I let my heart get lighter. Every quiet thing feels kinda like the world becomes a writer. Simple moments shine brighter when my ease becomes a driver. In the stillness I discover life is glowing undercover. Maybe joy was always waiting in the simple scenes, like the silence between footsteps or the calm behind routine. Maybe I was searching for the big and perfect sign, but the little things keep proving they were here the whole damn time. Simple moments shine brighter when the weight becomes less tighter. I don't need a louder fighter, just a heart that's getting lighter. Simple moments shine brighter, every day feels warmer, wider. If I breathe and stay aware, light is waiting everywhere.
Quiet noon across the street, sunlight sliding slow. People talking softly near, breeze begins to flow. Warm guitar beneath my mood, tapping as I go. Funny how a gentle groove can make my feelings glow. Every mellow minute feels lighter than the last. Gratitude is moving underneath my breath so fast. Funky smiles in a quiet note, shining soft like a subtle tune. Little joys that arrive too soon turn my day into something smooth. Funky smiles in a quiet note, heart in sync with the gentle groove. When the world slows its afternoon, I find peace in the softest bloom. Crosswalk blinking slow and kind, shadows drifting wide. I'm not rushing anywhere, calm is on my side. You call with a laughing voice, easy in your stride. Suddenly the quiet noon becomes my favorite time. Every tiny moment finds rhythm in but the soft ones that are real. Maybe love is present in a simple afternoon, when the sunlight means a little and the heart begins to bloom. Funky smiles in a quiet noon lift me up like a gentle tune. Every beat becomes a room where my gratitude finds bloom. Funky smiles in a quiet noon, warm and bright like a subtle moon. If I live inside this groove, I can glow the whole day through. I can glow the whole day through. I can glow the whole day through.
Morning breeze across my skin, nothing planned to chase. Slow steps in a quiet street, sunlight in my face. Joy arrives without a call, moves in its own pace. Funny how the gentle things can fill the empty space. Every breath is lighter when I'm not trying hard. Peace becomes a driver when I soften every part. It's the joy that moves so naturally, flowing with the day so casually. Doesn't need a reason, doesn't need a plea, just a little room inside of me. It's the joy that moves so naturally, warm like something meant to be, easy like the rhythm of the city breeze, living where my heart feels free. Listen to a mellow tune, swaying as I walk. Strangers on the other side, smiling while they talk. You send me a simple note, softer than your voice. Suddenly my afternoon becomes a quiet choice. Every tiny moment opens just a bit, when I stop controlling and let life slowly fit. It's the joy that moves so naturally, flowing with the day so casually. Doesn't need a reason, doesn't need a plea, just a little room inside of me. It's the joy that moves so naturally, warm like something meant to be, easy like the rhythm of the city breeze, living where my heart feels free. Maybe I was pushing too hard to feel alive, but joy was always waiting in the slow and simple vibe. Maybe life is teaching, ease is not a crime. Happiness can grow when I give it gentle time. It's the joy that moves so naturally, kind and calm and quietly. Doesn't try to shine too loudly, but it holds me tenderly. It's the joy that moves so naturally, in the warm light endlessly. If I let my mind float easily, life becomes my melody.
Mona, oh, hey. Morning light across the wall, drawing quiet lines. Little shapes I used to miss now look so defined. I've been learning how to breathe, leaving rush behind.
small things I once lost in focus. Tiny sparks becoming golden moments, shining softly like they know this. Everything glows when I notice, warm and real, a gentle promise. If I stay awake within the process, life feels lighter, life feels honest. Sidewalk gleaming after rain, colors in the street, strangers talking quietly, rhythm in their feet. You send me a simple text, soft and incomplete, but even that small message feels beautifully sweet. Every second opens when I'm not chasing more. Gratitude is waiting right behind the open door. Everything glows when I notice all the small things I once lost in focus. Tiny sparks becoming golden moments, shining softly like they know this. Everything glows when I notice, warm and real, a gentle promise. If I stay awake within the process, life feels lighter, life feels honest. Maybe I was walking with my eyes on something far, missing all the quiet beauty, sitting where the simple are. Maybe life is glowing more than I believe, waiting for my tired mind to slow enough to see. Everything glows when I notice, even shadows feel less hopeless. Every breath becomes a quiet chorus, pulling gentle light toward us. Everything glows when I notice, soft like truth that's always flawless. When I give the day my focus, life grows brighter deep inside us. Soft light resting on my hands, quiet on the floor. Morning whispers through the room, kinder than before. I've been learning how to breathe, letting worries lower. Funny how this gentle glow can warm me to the core. Every small reminder feels softer than the night. Peace arise in pieces wrapped inside the light. Thank you for this gentle light, showing me I'm doing alright. For holding me through restless nights and turning heavy into bright. Thank you for this gentle light, making quiet feel like light. Even if the world's not right, you make today feel soft and kind. Sidewalk humming afternoon, breeze along my face. People passing back and forth, each in their own race. You call just to say my name, tone a warm embrace. Suddenly the world slows down, giving me some space. Every little moment feels lighter when I stay with the glow that's present in the corners of my day. Thank you for this gentle light, for showing me I'm doing alright. For holding me through restless nights and turning heavy into bright. Thank you for this gentle light, for making quiet feel like light. Even if the world's not right, you make today feel soft and kind. Hey, hey, Maybe hope is quieter than the ways I thought it'd come. Not a spark that screams for notice, but a warmth that makes me numb. Maybe light was waiting for the moment I'd slow down, to remind me I'm still standing on this ever-changing ground. Thank you for this gentle light. Thank you for falling on my heart just right. The middle of my tired fight, you make everything feel light. Thank you for this gentle light, steady, soft, and always kind. If tomorrow hides its shine, this one glow will keep me fine. Morning air is quiet now, sunlight on my knees. Everything moves slow enough for my mind to breathe. I've been learning how to stay, letting pressure leave. Funny how the present feels like something I can keep. Every little moment holds a softer tone. When I stop escaping and stay with what is known, hearts rest easy in the present, in the glow that feels so pleasant. When I stop and choose acceptance, life becomes a gentle lesson. Hearts rest easy in the present, every second feels fluorescent. If I move with warm intention, peace becomes my quiet blessing. Sidewalk humming, afternoon breeze across my face. People rushing everywhere, I stay in my space. You call just to hear my voice, tone like slow embrace. Suddenly the moment blooms and nothing's out of place. Everything grows clearer when I calm the noise. Gratitude grows deeper in these subtle joys. Rest easy in the present, in the glow that feels so pleasant. When I stop and choose acceptance, life becomes a gentle lesson. Hearts rest easy in the present, every second feels fluorescent. If I move with warm intention, peace becomes my quiet blessing. Maybe I was searching for something to arrive, but the present's always waiting right here in my life. Maybe peace is simple, more tender than I guessed, found within a single breath, where my heart begins to rest. Yeah, hearts rest easy in the present, nothing loud, nothing urgent. Even when the world feels different, calm becomes a soft deterrent. Hearts rest easy in the present, warm like something ever constant. If I hold this gentle moment, life feels full and adolescent.
say to me words I half believe. Love was once a louder thing, something I chase and grieve. But now it lives in subtle ways, in spaces I can breathe. Every gentle moment teaches me again. Yeah. Love is in the simple, not the grand or plan. Love learns to stay in small ways, in the warmth of every day, in a glance that doesn't fade, in the calm when worries sway. Love learns to stay in small ways, not in promises we chase, but in quiet we create, where our hearts can find their place. Slow walk down an easy block, breeze around your hair. You don't speak in louder lines, just presence saying care. You reach for my hand sometimes like you're unaware, and that's the kind of gentle love I didn't know was rare. Every tiny gesture feels truer than before. Love that grows in silence stays a little more. Love learns to stay in small ways, in the warmth of every day, in a glance that doesn't fade, in the calm when worries sway. Love learns to stay in small ways, not in promises we chase, but in quiet we create, where our hearts can find their place. No, 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 no. Maybe love is patient, more subtle than I knew, found in every soft routine that leads me back to you. Maybe it's the kindness and things you never say, holding space inside your eyes as night becomes the day. Love learns to stay in small ways, steady, warm and gentle rays, easy like a song that plays through the softest summer haze. Love learns to stay in small ways, not in fireworks or blaze, but in calm that always stays, where my heart no longer strays. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Soft breeze on my window frame, sunlight on my knees. City hum is far away, giving me some ease. I don't need a perfect plan or anything to be. Right now feels like more than enough for someone just like me. Every gentle second settles in my chest when I stop expecting. I feel quietly blessed. This moment is enough for me. Nothing loud, just clarity. Breathing in the way it's supposed to be, warm and simple naturally. This moment is enough for me, holding space so tenderly. Even if tomorrow's hard to see, this small piece sets my spirit free. Slow steps on an open street, shadows soft and long. Little things I used to miss now feel like steady songs. You call with a quiet laugh, asking how I've been. spirit free. Maybe I was searching for a sign that never came, but peace was always waiting in the moment with my name. Maybe joy is softer than the world has made it seem, found inside the quiet where my heart begins to dream. This moment is enough for me, calm and sweet like gentle sea. Nothing more I really need than the breath that's guiding me. This moment is enough for me, warm like a familiar key. If I live in this simplicity, life feels whole and worry free. Life feels whole and worry free. Life feels whole and worry free. Morning light upon my face, gentle as it lands. Every little breath I take feels like it understands. Life was never perfect, but it's sweeter than I planned. Funny how the grateful heart can shine without commands. Every tiny moment holds a spark of gold. When I stop to feel it, the whole world feels controlled. We glow because we're grateful, shining in the ways we're able. Simple love becomes a fable, turning every day more stable. We glow because we're grateful, quiet light that's unmistakable. Even when the road's unstable, warmth becomes our perfect label. Walking through a busy block, breeze across my hair. People chasing everything, but I'm already there. You smile like the city hum, calm without a care. Suddenly the world feels bright in ways I wanna share. Every soft reminder brings my heart to peace. Gratitude's the rhythm that makes my worries cease. We glow because we're grateful, shining in the ways we're able. Simple love becomes a fable, turning every day more stable. We glow because we're grateful, quiet light that's unmistakable. Even when the road's unstable, warmth becomes our perfect label. Joy is quieter than the world has taught us to see. It grows in gentle layers when we live more honestly. Maybe light is patient, waiting for our eyes to slow, so we can feel its presence in the warmth it softly shows. We glow because we're grateful, holding life like something sacred. Every flaw becomes relatable, every moment feels more capable. We glow because we're grateful, hearts alive and unmistakable. If tomorrow feels unshakable, it's because today